Okay, let's have a look at the groups area where we can manage the groups in our organization. This is just a demo area with a whole lot of random groups. So let's just start by creating a new tree. So we're at the groups list for this example organization, and if we click on this one here to add a group, it will add a group at the top level, so directly underneath the organization. So I'll click add group, and I'll call this top level group. And I can at this point add members to that group if I want to, so I can select them from here, search, select, etc. I'll just click add group, and then at the moment we have if you do something and then it's not showing up, you may just have to refresh the page. And there's our top level group there now. That refresh applies in other places as well. It's a small little thing that we will work on to make things more responsive, but sometimes you do just have to refresh the page. So now this is a top level group directly under the organization. I can now, if I want to create a subgroup, one underneath this one, I can, instead of clicking it up here, I can come to this group and I want to add one into this group. So it'll be a subgroup, and this will be, I'll call it second level group. I can choose a different color code if I wanted. Again, I can choose members, add the group. And again, we'll just hit refresh. And now we can see that top level group has this little drop down, and we can see now that we've got this second level group under it. Now I can keep going. Like if I click this plus, I will add another group into the second level, but if I click the plus on the second level, it will add a subgroup underneath that one. And I can continue doing that for a few levels. We also have this little pencil icon here. So if we click on that, that'll bring us up to some settings for the group. So we could change the name of the group if we wanted to, and the color. We can come to the members and assign members for that group through here. And with the staff as well, we can specifically assign staff. We have this list that will show, not at the time of recording this video, but will show staff members who automatically inherit access. Otherwise, we can also specifically assign staff who haven't naturally inherited access. So for example, if we were to choose a staff member, such as myself, which I do inherit the permissions automatically because I've got the admin level for this demo organization. Because it knows that email, it has put my name in there automatically. If I were to put an email address it didn't know, it would ask for the names, and then I can specify which groups I would have access to. And when I hit add staff, it will actually add that new person as a staff member and send them a notice saying, hey, you've been added as a staff member to this organization with access to this group, and prompt them to finalize the creation of their account and logging in, and at which point then they'll be able to access the group. So we see here though that I've put in my email address here, and it's ticked me there for this top level group, which is the one that I've just gone into the settings for. And I can select a role. What role do I want to manually assign to this staff member for this group? So in this case, I may want to assign just an assistant role, and then I'll hit add staff. And now we can see this staff member has been specifically assigned this role. From this point, I can just change that here if I so choose. Now that our groups have been created, they are ready to use to add members to, and they will appear in this drop-down list. So there we have them there. So we could select those And then when we go back to either staff or members, we will see people that are actually members of that group. At the moment, we see that there aren't any. So we could go back to our groups here, or we can go into some members directly. So we saw where we could edit the members of the group. Otherwise, we can go back up to the top level of this organization and just find some random members. So let's just add Jimmy Boy to our new top level group, and we will add Bill to second level group. Save that. So now when we come here, oops, too far, top level group, I'll hit refresh. There's Jimmy Boy, and second level group, there's Bill.